Hey guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for today. And this is more of a public service announcement. So as of Monday, the Omega Totality artifact released on live server. If you haven't seen my video reviews, either my in-depth one from a couple weeks ago or my most recent one, that pretty much breaks down the exact artifact and the current situation, the current analysis of it. So with the artifact, it did release with the combo issue. So this is more just to inform the community because, as usual, there was no sort of transparency, which was a bit concerning for this. There's nothing in the post that says known issue will cause issues with the combo. That's being reported the entire time throughout test server. It's not an artifact breaking bug. There are ways around it, but you're going to have to change your rotation. So for example, say you're Earth, you start doing jackhammer 1, 2, 3, 4. When it says that text in the bottom right hand side, so if you learned Omega beams, it's going to interrupt your combo. So you just have to change it so you do jackhammer, 2, 3 times, then then you go into your clip with tectonic break, clip with unstoppable, go back to jackhammer. Say if you're doing upheaval and like single target range, then you do upheaval twice and then go into it. You just have to make sure that your combo does not fall on the 4th power used after you use the Omega Totality power trade ability. So that's going to be slightly more of an issue for, say, like light, celestial, and atomic in terms of combo timing. But it's something that you're just going to have to deal with. Unfortunately, who knows if and when that bug will be fixed. But the artifact is strong enough that you still have to try to kind of adjust your rotations to use it. The artifact itself, it has the highest damage potential since pre-nerf Eye of the Gemini. It's not like the be-all end-all of might artifacts, but in the right situations, it does incredible high damage. Nothing that even touch it. Precision can't even touch it in the right situation. But other situations, it still has the same drawbacks as any kind of channeled might ability. Like it can be canceled. You're going to lose your damage. You're going to lose the stacks of it. So all the drawbacks of a might single target channel ability. Plus it's longer duration. So say if you may not get the full damage of it depending on when the ad sets die. But in the right situations, it's amazing. And in the other situations, it's going to be more kind of like par for the course, basically the same, but it's still something that you have to level. I wouldn't say you have to level, but you should be leveling it just due to that potential. So the artifact release thread started off like you would normally. Everyone said that there's an issue with the combo. If you use a combo butter, be careful, the artifact's bugged. Combo issue is still starting at 160, please fix it. And then the community manager jumped in saying, please post the bugs in the correct form. And of course, everyone kind of jumped on that, saying the bug was known and reported multiple times. And once again, if you saw my Creator League video, they're kind of proving myself right, where I said, numerous times or pretty much every single time, bugs on test carry over to live. And this is another situation. So the community manager kind of countered to that, saying that basically it's a form violation. Hijacking an official announcement to report bugs will not ensure the bug is seen or fixed any faster. Disrupting official threads. These are created to gather feedback on specific issues or topics relevant to Daybreak games. Do not post about other topics or use the thread as a platform to advance another agenda. So that post in itself is even more confusing, because are they expecting us to post bugs that are on test server on the Arkham Asylum bug board? Like the whole point of a testing feedback thread was to report any issues on the testing feedback thread. So once a bug hits test server, we're supposed to report it before it even hits live server. I mean, that's what they're asking for. But nonetheless, my issue is not with that. I understand things are going to be released bugged. I don't really have an issue with that. I even said it here. It doesn't concern me that it was posted with it being bugged. That happens. But what I can accept is that there's no announcements. There's nothing here. It's like known issue. There's no comment to any kind of player reading this, because any new player is not going to look at the Arkham Asylum. Well, it's like, hey, there's a new artifact out. Let me just browse the Arkham Asylum bug report section to see if there's any issues with it. No one's going to do that. They're going to go to the official thread that's released, and that's where they're going to read about, either on the website or on the forums. And then here, the other thing is they're saying, the artifact will be granted for free for a limited time. Make sure to claim yours before the next Star Arc unfolds. There's also a marketplace sale where anything to do with artifacts tab is 20% off. So they're encouraging players to either get it for free and to level it and possibly pay real money to level it. But at the same time, they don't mention a huge issue with the artifact, that any player that's uses a combo power, like, could be water, celestial light, atomic, rage, earth, pretty much the majority of the power sets in the game have a combo power ability. So these players, these potentially new players or new existing players or coming back players, anything like that, they're going to be doing their rotations not knowing that it's actually the Omega artifact causing the combo interruptions, and they may not even notice it in content with all the other effects and everything active. So these players are going to be doing intentionally less damage. They're going to be hurting themselves in the group because they're continually they're thinking that the artifact's working as intended when it's not. So the exact same thing happened with Dead King Scepter when I made that video, and then they made an announcement post about it. I can't believe that they would knowingly, because they knew the bug was there. I mean, it's been there since test server, the very beginning. That's why my review video was so delayed, because I was waiting for them to fix it. So there's no chance that Daybreak or Dimensional Link, DVC Universal Line can say that they didn't know that there was a bug with the Omega Totality. So they knowingly released it and advertised it and marketed artifacts to be on sale to encourage people to level it or necessarily spend money to level it, when they knowingly there's an issue with it and don't mention it at all. So once again, that's my concern with it. There should be a known issue. If your combo ability power, using on the 4th power, can cause a combo interruption. They don't have to do like some massive post about it. They could just say known issue here, so that a player reading that can at least be informed if they want to wait to level it, or if they want to level it now, or if they're a combo power that's going to be impacted like heavily, like say like light, celestial, atomic, I think it'll be more impacted than the others. Then they know that they have to completely change their rotation to use the artifact properly. So take this as a PSA. Who knows if it'll be corrected, but you just have to make sure that you're informed. Also, there's also an issue, it appears, with if you use a second finisher, and then the second finisher, like say like a regular power set finisher, like small package, is not going to proc the Omega stack. I'm not sure off the top of my head what situations that would even warrant using 2 finishers. I mean, the whole point of the artifact was essentially to replace your finisher. It'd be much more beneficial to use like heat vision in the artifact. Like you wouldn't want to be like a finisher then into a finisher, especially if you're using E-bomb or amulet. You'd have to continually swap up on both the Omega and the finisher. But most likely, I'm guessing that's because the finisher is coded the exact same as Omega, and that's why it doesn't give you stacks, because it thinks that you're using a finisher ability as Omega. So that'd be my guess, just so that using Omega doesn't count for stacks for the next power. That'd be my assumption. So that may or may not be intended. I'm not sure. I just can't see why people would want to use double finishers in a loadout. I mean, there's not enough pure single target in the game for that, and even then, you're leaving yourself completely susceptible to interrupts at that point. But nonetheless, any kind of additional comments, put them in the comment section below, and we'll see you next video, guys.